Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to bring you along while I make these easy wood table numbers for an upcoming wedding I am styling. I added a materials list in the video description. The wood blocks are from my local Home Depot, cut to size from one board. First, I'm going to prep the blocks by sanding the rough edges and spots from the cutting machine. Next, I just take a damp cloth to get all the dust and shavings off. I'm just going to flip over my workspace so I have a clean area for staining. For most of my signs, I use Minwax Dark Walnut Stain, and for this project, I am using a sprayer. If you don't have a sprayer, a brush or washcloth works just fine. After I spray the first side, I take a paper towel and wipe off all the excess stain off all the sides. Then I flip the blocks over and repeat on the other side, making sure I hit each edge. Now I'm going to hop on my computer and open a new project in Cricut Design Space. I have other videos on how to create a stencil, which I will link below, so I'm going to breeze through this part. First, I measure the block and create a rectangle shape in Design Space that is the same size as my block to use as a placeholder. Then I'm going to enter the text I want on each block. For this project, I am using the font Staya from dafont.com. Then I ungroup the letters so I can bring them together and weld as one. Then I place the text on the blocks and resize to an appropriate proportion. I continue with the rest of the numbers. To create a stencil, we need a box around your text that we can slice the words out of. This is because we want a decal that we can paint inside the lines, then remove when we dry. So I am using the placeholder box I created and just resizing that to fit a little better around each number. Once the text is inside the box, I select all, the box and the text, and then slice. This will slice out the wording into the box, leaving you with excess cutouts to delete. Once you have done this, you are left with your stencil and ready to make your project. I am using Oracal 651 for this, so I will choose the premium outdoor vinyl option and my Cricut maker to make the cuts. I then weed out the material, which when working with stencils, you want to weed out the inside of the box so you are left with your word cut out. I use transfer tape to complete the stencils and trim each so they are easier to work with. When I am ready to paint, I peel the stencil off the backing and eyeball it onto the block. Once the placement is right, I peel off the transfer tape and use the regular acrylic paint to paint inside the lines. For the first coat, I do a lighter layer and let it dry a few minutes. The second coat I put on with a heavier hand. I let it dry for 30 minutes, pull the stencil vinyl off, and use a small brush for any touch-ups. I went in a very natural matte finish on these, so I will not be sealing with anything. Thank you for watching my video. Let me know if you have any questions below in the comments section, and make sure to hit subscribe if you would like to see more wedding DIY videos.